Hey everyone, Ben here and welcome to Motivation to Invest. In this video I'm going to reveal my top 3 artificial intelligence stocks. But firstly, what is artificial intelligence? Let's get back to basics. So artificial intelligence, or AI, refers to the simulation of human intelligence in machines that are programmed to think like humans and mimic their actions. The term may also be applied to any machine that exhibits traits associated with a human mind, such as learning and problem solving. So guys, this is not just the Terminator, and don't worry about robots coming to kill us all at night.
These are just lights and clockwork.
This is basically machine learning, deep learning, and there are many other potential applications. For example, diving into this chart here by ARK Invest, deep learning is software 2.0. So in software 1.0, code was written by humans line by line. However, software 2.0, code is written by data. So this new method of writing code can actually mean machines can actually be programmed from the data that's inputted into them rather than a human having to interfere. And this is the true power of artificial intelligence. And in the words of the legendary investor Charlie Munger, I like artificial intelligence a lot because there's such a shortage of the real thing. So why do we care about artificial intelligence? Well, here's why. So according to Grandview Research, the global artificial intelligence market size was valued at $39.9 billion in 2019 and is expected to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 42.2% from 2020 to 2027. So this is a high growth industry, and if we're investing into companies which are in this industry, there is a chance that that tailwind could actually increase the value of those companies exponentially. And that is the real game-changing opportunity with artificial intelligence. So be sure to watch this video till the end, guys, and I think you'll like what I've got for you in this video. So before we get right into it, if you're new around here, feel free to join the investing family by hitting that subscribe button and turning that notification bell on. If you do find any value at all in this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. That helps out tremendously with the channel. And if you do want to know in real time exactly which stocks I'm personally buying, selling, and access my entire portfolio, then feel free to check out that first link in the description below for the VIP membership group. And of course, you also get access to our thriving investor community. And with that being said, let's dive in. So kicking things off at stock number 1 on my list is Palantir Technologies with the ticker symbol PLTR, and this company is on the New York Stock Exchange. So diving into the share price for this company, this was a recent IPO in October 2020 at $9 per share. Since then, the stock rallied by 300%, so incredible returns, and then it has corrected down now by around 40%. So this could be a potential buying opportunity with Palantir stock. So what does Palantir actually do? Well, Palantir is a big data analytics company, and as we say these days, data is the new gold or even the new oil. And Palantir's job, Palantir's platform, collects this data, deciphers the data, and outputs practical applications for businesses. So that's the real game-changing opportunity with Palantir. It was known as one of the most secretive companies in the world and was actually originally backed by the CIA. So the founders include the great Alex Karp and the legendary Peter Thiel, who was also the co-founder of PayPal, along with the great Elon Musk. So there's a lot of potential opportunities with Palantir stock. I think it's an extremely interesting company. But there are also a couple of recent catalysts I'll bring to your attention in this video. The first catalyst is the major contracts Palantir has been awarded by major organisations, one of them being the NHS in the UK, so the National Health Service, in order to help with the vaccine rollout. The second major catalyst is Palantir's partnership with IBM. So IBM and Palantir Technologies announced a new partnership consisting of IBM's hybrid cloud platform designed to deliver AI for business with Palantir's next generation operations platform for building applications. Now, this all comes back to an IBM survey. So nearly 75% of businesses surveyed in an IBM-sponsored report say they are exploring or implementing AI, artificial intelligence. However, this is the problem. 37% cited limited AI expertise, and 31% cite increasing data complexities and silos as a barrier to successful adoption. So this is a major problem in organizations with vast amount of data, and Palantir and IBM are solving both these issues for many companies. So that's the real game-changing opportunity with Palantir stock. So the CEO of Palantir, Alex Karp, he's a very quirky individual, and he basically stated in the past he doesn't need any salespeople because his software's so good it will sell itself. Well, thankfully he's come to his senses very recently, and he's now partnered with IBM, and this has given Palantir access to over 2,500 salespeople, up from its current 30. So that could mean high growth for this company moving forward in the future. Now, I actually did a full valuation of Palantir in my advanced valuation model, which is available for download in the VIP group for you guys to play around with, plug in numbers yourself for any company you wish. You can also access all the different stocks in my portfolio and their fair value, because I feel these days we live in a world where everybody knows the price of everything and the value of nothing. And that's where I come in with this channel, Motivation to Invest, to help you guys identify fair value in companies and then buy below that fair value point if you want to be a true investor and a great investor in the long term. So diving into this valuation model here, I've predicted 45% revenue growth for next year and then 40% for the next 2 to 5 years with Palantir stock. I've inputted all the information and I've come up with an estimated fair value per share using a discounted cash flow model of around $20 per share. Now the stock is actually currently trading around $23 per share. So it's slightly overvalued right now. But basically, looking at the technical charts, anything less than $25 seems like strong support for Palantir stock right now. So it could be a potential buying opportunity. Of course, guys, this is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research before investing into any stock I mention on this channel. And full disclosure, I do already have shares in Palantir stock. Okay, so now let's get on to stock number 2. So stock number 2 on my list is C3 AI with the ticker symbol AI. Now, I see a lot of people covering artificial intelligence stocks, and they always talk about very general companies. And yeah, fair enough, artificial intelligence is a technology which is used across a variety of businesses such as Salesforce, Google, and many, many more. But if you guys want a real pure play artificial intelligence stock, then C3 AI could be the one. So diving into the share price here, hopping on over, this is also a recent IPO. IPO'd around $90 per share in December 2020. And now again, major correction down 62%, nearly 63% down. Could be a potential buying opportunity. Let's find out a little bit more first about this company. So what does C3 AI actually do? Well, C3 AI is a company which basically unifies companies' data, builds artificial intelligence models, and deploys for critical AI applications. So they have some major companies on their books, from 3M, the manufacturing giant. So they're using their artificial intelligence models to help improve 3M's manufacturing efficiency. You've got companies like Shell, you've got the US Air Force. The company even used its AI models for the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter operations. So many established companies are using their technology right now. Let's dive into the numbers. We're in Stockopedia now. This is a platform I use to analyze stocks. If you guys wish to check out this platform and see if it fits your investing style and you do want a discount link, then there's 25% off you guys can have, exclusive only for you guys, the viewers of Motivation to Invest. So I'll leave a link for that in the description below. Diving in right now, we can see this company has been growing at an exceptional rate, around 70% growth over the past few years. Still quite a small company though at the moment, and still quite small revenues, only $173 million. The company is also unprofitable, so that's something else to be aware of. This company's burning through cash. What I don't like to see with this company is its margins don't seem to be getting better, so that is the first red flag we can spot. Sales growth has been 18%. That's not too bad. Generally, I say growth stock is one which is growing around 20%. Balance sheet's fine. Price to sales 41, so the valuation is ridiculously high for this company. You're paying 41 times the company's sales, so there's a lot of optimism baked into this stock. Perhaps that's why we've seen this major decline to this stock. It's priced for perfection. So personally, with this particular stock, I'd put it on my watch list, but I wouldn't be investing at this time looking at the company's fundamentals. But let me know what you guys think with regards to C3 AI. Okay, so now let's dive into stock number 3 on my list is Servicenow with the ticker symbol NOW. So diving into the share price here, the stock was around $300 per share in April 2020. It's been on a monster bull run, up 100%. There's been a correction down by around 12%. So what ServiceNow actually do? Well, I'm going to break it down real simple for you guys because the company talks about we offer digital transformation, and I think these buzzwords can really confuse people. I was previously in the IT industry, and there's so many buzzwords which get thrown around, and the average person can't actually understand what's going on. So I'm going to try to break it down to you guys extremely simply. So imagine you work for a big company and you have a corporate laptop from the company and you want to get that laptop repaired. Then you could put in a service request with the IT support. That could be handled through a software like ServiceNow. So they have IT workflows, but then the IT support side can also use that data to help improve their efficiency. So that's basically how these platforms work to help improve large organizations' efficiency. They also have services for HR, human resources, legal services, and workplace service delivery. So many applications to help improve the efficiency of enterprise organizations. So quite an interesting company. They use artificial intelligence heavily. They have over 6,900 global enterprise customers, including nearly 80% of the Fortune 500. So an established customer base. Straight off the bat, I can see this company is a real healthy company. Strong revenue growth, around 35% over the past few years. They have around $4.5 billion in revenue. It's a profitable company, so it means a lot of that growth is organic. They've got to sufficient scale where they're getting that organic growth. They don't have to overly invest in order to continue growing, which is great to see. Last year, their revenue grew around 30%, which is great to see. High growth company. Price of sales 22. Now that is a little bit high, but that's average, I would say, for the software industry. So software companies tend to have higher valuations, especially looking backwards if they're high growth companies. Also, what I found particularly interesting with this company is I found out a discounted cash flow for the company, a DCF model. And it says that the stock actually could be undervalued right now. So the fair value is $577 per share. And it's currently trading $5.10. So it's currently looking like it could be 11.5% undervalued. So the valuation is average for the software industry, but with this specific company, it could be slightly undervalued right now. So yeah, it could be a potential opportunity. So there are my top 3 artificial intelligence stocks. I hope you guys did find this video valuable. Quick summary for you guys, quick fire summary. Palantir, I love this company. I think the company's got extreme potential in the future. I have shares in the company. I think anything less than $25 is good buy for Palantir at these levels, assuming the fundamentals haven't changed by the time this video goes out. Or if C3AI, I like the company's business model, but I think it has a ridiculously high valuation. The company's still unprofitable. It's a recent IPO. There's just too many red flags for me. So that's one I'd put on my watch list, but I wouldn't invest into at this time. ServiceNow could be an interesting buy. I'd have to do a little bit more research into the company to find out a little bit more. You guys work in a company which uses ServiceNow, and what do you think of the benefits of this software compared to other softwares in the industry? So that's what I'd like to know with that company, but definitely a very interesting one to potentially invest into. With that being said, if you guys did find any value in this video at all, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. That helps out tremendously with the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Feel free to join the investing family by hitting that subscribe button and turning that notification bell on. And if you guys do want to know, if you really want to know in real time exactly which stocks I'm personally buying, selling, and access my entire portfolio, and join a thriving community of some of the finest investors on the internet, guys, then feel free to check out that first link in the description below for the VIP membership group. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have an incredible day, and I'll see you in my next video, and invest safe.